Well, it took more than 30 years, but tonight, two families are finally getting answers about who is responsible for brutally murdering their loved ones. All right, I'm glad you're with us tonight. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jackie Crea. Patricia Smith was beaten to death with a hammer in her Lakewood home in 1984. 6 days later, Bruce Bennett, his wife Deborah, and their 7-year-old daughter Melissa met the same fate in Aurora. Now, years past, that case went cold, but investigators never stopped trying to find the person responsible.
And tonight, they believe they have him. Alex Ewing is doing 70 years right now in a Nevada prison on attempted murder charges. Denver 7's Jennifer Kovaleski joins us now with how investigators... Jen?
Shannon, they finally found their man thanks to a DNA match in the FBI's database. That's what finally cracked one of Colorado's most notorious cold cases. The hammer murderer now has a face and a name. For family and friends of the victims, they say after all these years, there's relief, but nothing can bring back their loved ones.
There's no such thing as closure. They talk about that, but it's something that sticks with you all your life.
What Connie Bennett found inside her son's Aurora home 34 years ago will never go away.
Connie came over to the house to discover that the family had been reduced to one.
It was very difficult not knowing who it was.
But the case went cold. The suspect was a ghost. Until now, a DNA match cracked the infamous hammer murders wide open.
It's a relief to know somebody's incarcerated for that.
Investigators now believe Alex Ewing, this Nevada prisoner, is the man responsible for brutally killing Connie's son Bruce, his wife Deborah, and 7-year-old daughter Melissa. 3-year-old Vanessa was also beaten with a hammer, but she survived. Several years ago, DNA linked these vicious killings to the murder of Patricia Smith, just 6 days earlier in Lakewood.
We've never forgotten this case. We've never forgotten these families.
This case haunted our detectives and officers.
Aurora and Lakewood police never gave up hope their killer would be found, and say their break finally came a few weeks ago when Nevada uploaded Ewing's DNA to the FBI's national database. The very next day, CBI says it came back a match to both murders. News so many, like Randy McCoy, who grew up with Bruce, thought would never come.
I just wanted to hear it live, that the words "we've got him" or that we believe we've got him. To think that after all this time.
Still a lot of emotions. Now, detectives are now working to get Ewing extradited from Nevada, a process that needs sign-off from the governor, and it could take weeks or months. Now, both DAs also told us today that these murder cases could be death penalty cases. For now, we're live in the newsroom. I'm Jennifer Kovaleski for Denver 7.